today we are going to be looking at the 56. This is going to be our first project car that we're going to be working on and following through the build. It's a 56 oval Volkswagen Type 1 Beetle, all those names that it has with it. I've had the car for probably close to a year or so. I've done a little bit of work to it, but we still got a lot of plans coming up and things that we can follow. So today I guess just we're going to do a quick walk around. For the suspension on the car, you can probably see it's kind of obviously really low. It's on a static suspension, so I don't have airbags on it. In the back, and I do have Atom Works. They have like a suspension swing plate that you can adjust and stuff. It's a little bit different than doing the clicks in the rear end. So it's cool because you keep like the full travel of the shock, and you can keep the car lowered. For the wheels, I just have 15-inch smoothies. In the front, it's by 6-inch. In the rear, by 7-inch. For the front tire, I'm running the actual Continental tires from the Smart Car. They fit perfect on the 6-inch tire. Just a little bit of stretch on it, so it looks pretty good. For brakes, I changed all the brakes on it. I got full disc brakes from CB Performance, front and rear disc. And then obviously the stuff you can't see. We have new front beam. I got narrow front beam, new steering box, tie rods, all that stuff. So basically the whole chassis of the car is built. The motor I briefly explained before. It's got a 2180 dual carbureted motor. In the back, probably one of the coolest things is the A1 exhaust out of California. It's like a dual pea shooter, basically what the car used to come with, but just way exaggerated. Alright, so take a little look at the motor. Obviously, like I said, dual carbureted 48 Webers. Pretty much self-explanatory for what you see out of Volkswagen Motors Flat 4. Like I said, the A1 exhaust, I guess to listen to it a little bit. It's got a straight cut crankshaft, so you kind of hear that whine a little bit. Yeah, it's basically the motor. That's why I call it low and slowish. It's got a little bit more kick to it than the normal. Nothing that's gonna go around beating Supras and stuff like that, but for what it is, the year and the make and all that stuff, it's a good car, runs good. And that's it, yeah. Okay, so obviously the car is super low. Trying to get it out of the driveway can be a little bit of a chore. Like I said, it's on static suspension, so it doesn't move. So we had to get creative and build some ramps. You can kind of see here out of the house, we have like pretty big dip, probably about 4 inches or so at least. And I'm typically a guy that likes to spend a lot of money for no reason. Unfortunately, a lot of money doesn't always sit in the bank account, I guess. So we had to get creative. I have my girlfriend to thank for that. So basically what we did was we just built these ramps out of some spare wood that we had from laying around the house, just so you can see and kind of get creative at home. Basically the main thing that you want to focus on when you're building a ramp like this for your driveway, if you have like a lip or even getting into the house itself, make it long enough so that it reaches pretty much the top of your driveway and then onto the street. And then you really just want to fill the gap, like the void space in the middle, so that the wood itself doesn't crack. We put a little bit other support things so that it doesn't slide. We've never had an issue. We take the car out pretty much every weekend, stuff like that. So, I mean, they work. But yeah, and we'll show you pulling it out of the driveway so you can see, and pretty much how they work and all that good stuff. that's basically the car. Fun car. I guess a little history behind it. My dad, my whole life, has had one. I think there was like maybe like 2 or 3 years that he didn't, and he probably talked about it every day about getting another one. So basically it's just kind of like a heritage thing, and just something that he's actually getting his done right now, and then I'll get this one pretty much wrapped up. And just it's pretty much a family affair. Other than that, if you guys got any other questions, comments, anything like that, add it in the comments below. Thank you guys for checking out this video, Driven with Purpose. Subscribe, share it, do all that stuff, and stay tuned for the build. Thanks you guys. Check you next time.